Hello everybody, this is Clash of Clans Gaming here, and today we're going to be talking about how to trophy push. In this video, I'm going to show you 3 different ways to trophy push. The first one is called Town Hall Sniping. Most of y'all know what that is. It's where you go into a farming base and destroy their town hall. This is not the most effective way to trophy push, but every bit counts. So what you need to do this is, I use 5 giants just in case, like there's a defense near the town hall or something like that. But then you need 175 archers, or just the rest archers after you have a few giants. So let's get started. I'm gonna find somebody to raid. Sometimes it might take a little bit of gold to find somebody, but when you're trophy pushing, you don't need your gold, you're just trying to boost your trophies. And I have found somebody right here, so we can come over here. I usually drop 10 archers, just so it doesn't take forever for it to destroy. So let's just wait for these to finish. Once they take it out, we can end the game. And 10 trophies. Alright, that's one way to do it. Another way is, there's not really a name for it, but it's where they don't have their walls covering all their stuff, and you can just go and destroy the stuff on the outside of the walls. Like most of the time it's barracks, builder huts, spell factories, army camps, laboratories, and sometimes mines and pumps. So I'm going to show you another way to do that. It's where you can use maybe a few more giants, but I usually just use all archers and a few giants. So you go into a game and you just destroy the stuff on the outside, and by doing that you usually get about 50%, and if you don't, there's usually some stuff on the inside like an archer tower, air defense, and some cannons or a hidden Tesla. Just, that's the kind of stuff that you want to destroy. So let's go into a match. This is a pretty good example because, as you can see, a lot of his stuff is on the outside of the base. We might have to use maybe those builder huts right here to finish it off. So we can drop a few archers around it. Archers are good for this because a lot of times they can't reach them because they're a little bit of a defense, because they're a little far away from it. I carry lightning spells around, so if there's like a defense that I can destroy, then I can destroy that. This barbarian king might be some trouble, but I think we can take it out. This one uses a lot more archers, but that's okay because we're getting trophies. And there, see, there's 50% down. So we can just end the game. Okay, so now for the last step on another way to trophy push is, well, there's many ways to do this one. So if you've watched my last video on the best way to raid, it'll help you out for this way of trophy pushing. So what you do is you just, whatever way you attack a base to try to 100% them, like there's the giant healer strategy, there's the hogs, the P.E.K.K.A.s, there's a whole bunch of strategies for raiding a base, but the one that I like to use is hogging a base. I'll make another video on how to do the giant healer strategy, but I'm going to train some hog riders, and I'll be back when they are all done. But before I leave, you need to have 32 to 30, like 30 to 32 hog riders. And I use 5 barbarians and then 35 archers and 3 healing spells. So after all that is trained, I will come back and we will find a base to raid. Okay, so now that we have everything trained and spells created, I'm just going to show y'all what I have made. I have 31 hog riders, 40 archers, and 5 barbarians. In my spell factory, I have all 3 spells are heal. This strategy, it takes a lot of dark elixir to make all the hog riders, but this is probably the greatest way to make trophies because you look for people that have about 30 trophies, because that's about the max you're going to find, and you just 3-star their base. So let's get started on looking for a game. And also, when you're looking for somebody to raid, you want to make sure that they have a lot of trophies that you can take, but you also don't want to have a base that's really hard to raid. This base is probably good to go for, because most of their defenses are pretty close together. They're not spread apart. So I'm just going to go ahead and raid this base. We can put down a heal spell probably about here. That big bomb almost took them all out. You gotta watch out for those. And it's the last defense. can spawn in the rest of our archers to get the remaining buildings. Let's hope we have enough time. This strategy is really good if you have enough dark elixir and elixir for the spells, but it does take a lot and you get a lot of trophies fast by doing this. So I really recommend you doing this strategy, probably out of all of them. See if this will finish up. And there you go. 31 trophies. And if you look, we got a decent amount of elixir. I mean, we're not trying to get that, but that can repay our troops, and we got a little bit of gold. And we got some dark elixir for our hog riders for next time. Thanks for watching this video. Please like and subscribe.